Hello everybody, it's Gloria, and today what I wanted to talk to you about is getting to the root of the problem. What that means is that a lot of us, mostly female, because we have been in quarantine for a couple weeks, for me it's coming up on 5 weeks. So anyway, it's coming up on 5 weeks, and a lot of the salons and places where we have our beauty treatments done are not open. So what can we do, for example, if our roots are growing out and we don't want to look like a total mess? So I have a little trick that I wanted to show you. This is what I'm going to show you right now is how you can color your own hair from home. And I have the materials. I'll show you what the materials are. So you could get hair dye on Amazon. So you get the hair dye on Amazon. And just FYI, I am not a professional hairstylist. I'm just showing you an insider tip that my niece, who is a hairstylist, Monique, in California, is the one who showed me this little hair hack. So you can get this hair dye on eBay. So you have the hair dye. This is the hair dye, and this is how we do our our hair at home. So this is a hair dye that you could get, and you pick the color. It's my color is 4/07. So you get the hair dye, and then you get the it's called developer. And I actually have I think it's the same developer. It's 30 volumes, and I'm showing you how you can do your own hair at home. Okay, so you can get this developer on eBay as well. Of course, you know, salons will have it, or your hairdresser could have it, but you can buy these products to do your own hair at home. So I'm going to show you how to do your own hair. All right, I'm going to do my own hair. I've never done my own hair in front of people. I've done it before, but I've never done it in front of people. So this is one of the challenges that we're dealing with in quarantine time, where we have to try to figure out ways to survive, and getting to the root of the problem, and dyeing my roots is something that is important to me. So I'm going to dye my hair. So let me show you what I do. Okay, first off, one of the things that I've learned is that you have to be careful, because the dye sometimes, just to remind you, I am not a professional. I'm doing this to show you how it can be done by a non-professional. I'm not a professional. So what I've done is I have, this is coconut oil. So I have coconut oil. And what I do with the coconut oil is I put it like around the tip of my forehead and the sides. Because if you don't put the coconut oil around your face, what ends up happening is that you dye your face. And you really just want to dye your hair, not your face. So I'm dyeing my hair today. So isn't this cool? You guys get an insider view of my tips and my secrets. Either that, or we're just so damn bored, we're trying to find something to do, right? Okay, so after I put the coconut oil around my face, so I don't dye my face. After I do that, I take a bowl. And I'm going to put some of the dye, and I'm not doing like a major hair dye thing, because I'm not a professional. This is just a hair dye hack, something if you're trying to survive during these times. So what I do is I pour some of this hair dye stuff. As I mentioned, you can get this on eBay. Not on eBay, I'm sorry, Amazon, hair dye. You could buy hair dye on Amazon. So I put some of this hair dye into the bowl, and then you shut the shut the cap so it doesn't spill. Now, this stuff is really, you got to be careful what you do with it, because sometimes if it gets on something, it will stain. So usually I'm wearing like this dyed up shirt that I wear, but I just finished working out and I'm really hot from working out. So I'm just, you know, and it's like 90 degrees here in Florida, so it's so hot. But it stains, so you got to be very careful. And then what I do is you put the equal amount of developer to hair dye. So it's like a 1-to-1 mix. So I am just going to do a quick touch up of just the areas that is around the front of my hair. I mean, around the front of my so what I'm going to do, oh shoot, wait, oh my gosh, I forgot. I got to put gloves on. Okay, so I'm putting gloves on. So I have to put these gloves on because obviously I just finished saying that it's very, it stains. So I have, and another thing that I have is I have like an old towel. So this is the towel that it might have hair dye, it could get hair dye on it, but I really don't care because nobody cares. And then I also have this in case I need it. So I'm gonna put my gloves on. And what I'm doing today is I'm dyeing my hair. And in the age of coronavirus, it's been almost 5 weeks since I've been able to go have any kind of beauty thing done. And it's hard on us, ladies. These are some tips that we can do at home to dye our own hair. So the products that I'm using, these are things, I use the coconut oil around my face so it doesn't dye my face. I use the dye, and I use the 30 volume developer, and I do one part, I mix the two together. And so now I'm going to dye just kind of like the corners. I'm dyeing like just the ends. Now, if you have highlights in your hair, I'm sorry, I can't help you. This is just, you're dyeing your hair one color. Highlights, sorry, I don't know what to tell you if you have highlights in your hair, but I'm just dyeing, you know, the general area of my hair. And this is one of my beauty tips that I do. And of course, what I'm doing by no means is a professional job. I'm just, you know, trying to get through this, trying to help you guys get through too. If you have a concern that your roots are growing out and you wanna, you know, kind of maintain. So I'm just doing some touch-ups. I'm not doing my whole hair. I can't see my whole hair. I can't do my whole head. Some people can do their own head. I'm not that talented. I'm just showing you some basic how you can dye your hair at home. And so I just kind of like, I have this brush. This is a cool brush. And it, if I even wanted to make even more parts. So I use one as a brush to brush one side. And the other side, I used a part. So here's, I'm brushing. I'm just brushing. And this is some of the things that I do to dye my hair. So what about you guys? You guys are pretty quiet out there. Where are my ladies at? Ladies, can you give me a shout out? Can I get like a like or a thumbs up or something? I see I have a couple people on here. So this is what I do to dye my hair. I just kind of like go through, and I'm not doing a professional job, as I mentioned, but in the age of coronavirus, where we don't have the luxury of going out to the hair salon and having our hair done by some of these amazing professionals. My niece, Monique in California, she does a fabulous job. I have a couple of other friends here in Florida. Trisha does an amazing job of doing hair. but we don't have the benefit of being able to see all these people who do a fabulous job with hair. And so we just have to do kind of like do-it-yourself hair dye. Do-it-yourself hair dye. So this little thing, hair hack will get me through probably, I don't know, maybe 3 to 4 weeks. So I could go for 3 to 4 weeks without having a professional, without having to, you know, just to kind of get through. So you see I have like gray hair. I know, everybody thought my hair was original, but no, I mean, my hair is original, but I dye it. So these are some of the things that we can do to get through and still try to look our best. Now somebody's gonna have to give me a tip on what to do with lash extensions, because I've got no clue on that one. But you could see, I mentioned to you that I wanted to put the oil on my forehead, because you see what I did? I put dye right on my forehead. And because I have this, because I have the coconut oil, it helps to get it off, so I don't have like a stained mancha on my forehead. Right? So yes, Teresita, hey, trying to get through the coronavirus and try to hide some of these gray hairs that I have. So this is what I do. All the products that I get here are professional grade products. You can get them on Amazon. This is what I got. You also can have developer. I use the 30% developer. So what I'm doing is I am dyeing my hair. So I just kind of like, I'm dyeing my hair and I'm just kind of like pushing it through. And I'm just doing like the roots, the very top and the front of my roots, and I put some coconut oil around my face so that I don't get stained. But I do have a little bit of stain here, so let me see if I can mark some, if I can get rid of some of it. See what I did? But the coconut oil, for the most part, helps me get rid of the stains on my forehead, because I'm not a professional. I'm just a regular girl here trying to survive in a corona world. Oh shoot. All right, yeah, just a regular girl trying to survive in a corona world. So what I do is I let my hair set like this for about 35 to 40 minutes. So it sets like this for 35 to 40 minutes. And then I wash it off. I usually wash my hair off in the sink. I don't wash it off in the shower because I don't want the stain is so strong. I don't want to stain the shower. So I wash it in the sink with soap and I condition it. And this is how easy it is. Dye your hair, do it yourself, dye your hair at home. Hope you guys are having a fabulous day.